Hi, I'm Margaret. Well, I'm visiting today where some trees, a lot of trees came down in the winter storm, and what we've got here is a bunch of wood from these trees. So I thought, what a perfect time to take a look at the cross section of a tree and talk about the different parts of that cross section and the xylem and the phloem and how important that is in a tree. Let's take a look. Okay, a real quick refresher on phloem and xylem. Phloem is the tissue that transports food produced in the leaves of a tree down into the roots for storage. Now, phloem can also transport nutrients within the tree itself or within the vascular plant itself. Xylem is the tissue, the function of which is to transport water from the roots all the way up to all parts of the tree. That's the function of xylem. So here we see the bark of the tree, this outer layer, really thick and rough. And then this line right inside here is the cambium layer. Now the cambium layer is where the phloem is produced, and that is on the outside part of the cambium, and then the xylem is produced on the inside, and that we see as the annular rings. Okay, so what happens to those xylem and phloem cells, those old cells? Well, the xylem, you can see in the cross-section of a trunk, there might be some different colors. The center part of that tree might be a different color than the outer rings. And that inner part is the heartwood. The outer part is the sapwood, and they might be a different color. That inner part is dead, and it's really it's a very strong tissue, so it's used to support the tree. The outer part is strong as well and used to support the tree, but that is where the transport of water happens. So that's why it's called sapwood. Now this phloem is a little bit different. You're not going to see a lot of accumulation of the phloem tissue. What happens is, as new cells are produced, those older cells become crushed against the cork layer and the bark, and they just are crushed, and they eventually become part of the bark. So you're not going to see a lot of accumulation of cells there, but you will see that the xylem cells retain there and become really the structural part of the tree. We learned a little bit about xylem and phloem and cambium layer and annual rings. So we learned a little bit more about the structure of a tree, a vascular plant. Well, this has been fun thinking about all of this wood here and all the cleanup and work that had to be done. A lot of work, but a lot of energy stored in this wood as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. There's always more to learn in the garden. Bye-bye.